All right, we're about to get this going. Uh, yeah, inning is 1. Oh, just keep going. Yeah, just keep going. Do 10 to 99, and then go like that. I say you get back to 0. Check, 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 check. I can't see. Let me see here. Everything looks good there. I can't tell if I'm getting sound out or not, but let's see here. There you go back. All right, I think I've got it going now. Let me check the sound. Checking 1, 2, 3. All those are good. I'll check this one. All those are good. All right, so I got to check Facebook to make sure I'm on here. All right, I am live. All right, I got two viewers too. How about that? All right, Kelly O'Neill here, aka Sergeant Dawgs, getting a little bit of a late start, trying to get my equipment ready for the Cedartown versus Bremen matchup today. Cedartown is the home team. They're in their black tops and red pants, black socks, red and white lettering. Bremen is in blue tops with white stripes, black sleeves, and black pants, and that's a foul ball off to the right. I will give you the lineups here in just a second. We are in the top of the first inning. Bremen has 2 runners on at first and second, and let me get you the lineup here. So that is a strike from blue. That's a strikeout for number 13. The runners did advance to second and third. Up to bat now for Bremen is number 11, and I'll get you her name here in just 1 sec. Runner coming home on a pass ball. He gets by the pitcher. Another runner's coming in. As 2 runs are scored on a pass ball. So Bremen takes the lead 2-0. We have 1 out. And number 11 is E. Smith. She's the third baseman. So again, I apologize getting a little bit of a late start here, but we are here. You can see the shade at the bottom of the view here. The sun is starting to fade. That's a strike called. The sun is starting to fade down to the west right behind us, and as it does, that shadow will creep out, and it looks like you can't hardly see the catcher in the ump now. That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. There's 1 out. Bremen has already plated 2 runs in this inning. This is the last regular season game for Cedartown. So if you haven't caught them this year, come on out. We're right off the bypass at the Cedartown Middle School. That's ball 3. Shelley steps on the rubber, and here's the pitch. Ball inside. That's a free pass for number 11. And up to bat now is Kay Gates, the center fielder, number 00. Gates steps in the box. There's a runner on first with 1 out. And here's the pitch from Shelley. Strike called. Not sure if that was a swing or not. Looks like she checked her swing. Now we got runner in between first and second. And the catcher makes the correct play by running at the base runner, making the base runner make a decision. And then once she made that decision, she threw to the base where the runner broke to, and that was second base. Kinsley Boozer was covering and made the tag. That's ball 1 to Gates. Ball 1, strike 1. I'll get caught up here in just a sec. We have 2 outs. Nobody on. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We're in the top half of the first inning. And here's the pitch. Ball high. Count is even now. 2 balls and 2 strikes. As I mentioned, this is the last regular season game. The playoffs start next week. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So that's 3 outs for Bremen. They did score 2 runs. And the score at the end of 1/2 inning of play is 2-0 Bremen. What I was saying was this is the last regular season game for Cedartown. The playoffs start next week. It'll be next Tuesday on the 4th. They'll be playing Bremen, this very same team, at Bremen. And that's the first round of the playoffs. So they did make it to the playoffs, and if they can play ball, I'm telling you, if these girls can play ball like they're capable of, they will make a run in the playoffs. It's up to them. So they definitely have the talent, and hopefully they'll put it to use next week. But we got to get through this game now. It doesn't really mean anything in the scheme of things, because one game, one loss is not going to make a difference in who they play and where they play. So we shall return in just a moment. Had your hand working in the dark, I guess you fell on me. But it sure has got me black and white. Just done in the dark room, you rock the All right, we are back. Up to bat for Cedartown is Shaylee Pittman leading off. On deck looks like Xylee. She has returned from her injury that she had. And then in the hole is Kinsley Boozer. So I'll go over the complete lineup here as I can get an opportunity to do so. And here's the pitch to Shaylee. Foul ball, straight back. So we have Coach Wigley in the coaching box on third base and have Coach West in the coaching box on the first base side. Count is 0-1 to Shaley. And here's the pitch. Foul ball, straight back. That's strike 2 now to Shaley. Bottom of the first. And Bremen leads 1-0. Excuse me, 2-0. Thank you. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's 1 out. Up to bat is Xylee Rodriguez, our second baseman. And here's the pitch to Xylee. Ball high. And here's the 1-0 delivery from the Bremen pitcher. Ball high. Count goes 2-0 now to Xylee. This would be a hitter's count. She should look for something good to hit right here. And the pitch. Strike 1 called. 2 balls, 1 strike. As I said, need to look for something good to hit with 2-0 because the pitcher, believe me, the pitcher does not want to go 3-0. They're going to try to throw a strike. And here's the 2-1 delivery from the Bremen pitcher. Ball high. Count goes 3-1 now. We're back at another hitter's count. The pitcher does not want to walk you, right? So look for a strike right here. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a good cut. Full count now to Xylee. Xylee steps in the box. The Bremen pitcher gets her sign from the dugout. And here it is. Ball low. Xylee is on via a free pass. And up to bat now is Kinsley Boozer. On deck is Caroline O'Neill. So Cedartown does have a base runner now. We need to answer those 2 runs as quickly as possible. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Let me see if I can get back to the lineup so I can give you some more information on who's playing out there, as in the battery for Bremen. And the pitch, ball high, count is 1-1, gets away from the catcher. Xylee advances to second base. So now Cedartown has a runner in scoring position. The count is 1-1 to Kinsley. So the battery for Bremen is Langley pitching and Adams catching. And the pitch. Strike called. 1-2.
Go, Buzz. You got it, girl.
Kinsley steps in the box. Langley gets her sign from the dugout. And the pitch. Foul ball, straight back. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes.
pitched, girl. Hit it where it's pitched.
Kinsley can't let anything close get by. You don't want the umpire to determine your fate right here. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called. So now there are 2 outs. Runner on second, and Caroline O'Neill up to bat. This is an RPI opportunity. We need to make the best of it. Caroline steps in the box. Langley is eyeing the dugout. She gets her sign. And the pitch. Ball high. It's a beautiful evening out here at the ballpark. And the pitch. Ball low. So now the count is 2-0. Caroline should be looking for something good here. Langley gets her sign. And the pitch. Strike called. Like I said, two and 0. They're going to throw a strike if they're capable, and she is very capable. This pitcher for Bremen. Here's the pitch. Ball high. Ziley getting a big lead. The catcher. She got the catcher's attention. Let me put it that way. So the count now is 3 balls and 1 strike to Caroline. I hope this is her pitch right here. Here it is. Strike called. Full count now. Full count. Runner on second with 2 outs. Bottom of the first inning. Bremen leads 2-0. And the pitch from Langley. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Cedartown goes quietly in the bottom half of the first inning. We did get a runner via a walk, Ziley, who made it to second, but we weren't able to score. So let me go through the lineup while I can do it when nobody's batting. So for Cedartown in the field, the battery is Shaylee Pittman pitching, and let's see who's catching. 2-2-2. Lexi Bennett is catching. She's a 6th grader. All right, batting second is Ziley Rodriguez playing second base. Batting third is 27, Kinsley Boozer playing shortstop. Batting fourth, 11, Caroline O'Neill playing first base. Batting fifth is 00, Ariel Pearson, Riri. She's playing third base. Batting sixth is number 6, Miracle Pace playing left field. Batting seventh is number 4, Lexi Bennett. As I mentioned, she's catching. Number 8, 22, Chloe Ramey playing right field. Batting ninth, number 12, Bella Palacios. She's the designated player. And batting, or not batting, the flex player is number 1, Brianna Bonones. And she is playing center field. That's the lineup for Cedartown. Now let me give you the lineup for Bremen. So batting first is number 3, S. Langley. She's the pitcher. Batting second, number 4, Kay Morton. She's second base. Batting third, number 13, M. Phillips. And I'm not going to be able to get through this, but up to bat is number 19, R. Terry. She is the first baseman. On deck is C. Adams, the catcher. Number 6. So we're in the top half of the second inning. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Terry. And the pitch. Swing back. Oh, up the middle. Kinsley Fields throws to first for the out. Great play by Kinsley at shortstop. She had good range going to her left towards second base, and the ball was hit right up the middle. She fielded it and made the throw to first for the first out. One out, and up to bat is the catcher, Adams. Atkins on deck, and it doesn't say what position. Ball one. The sun's hitting right on that screen. Hard to see. And here's the 1-0 delivery from Shaley. Ball high. Count is 2-0. And the pitch. Ball inside, 3-0. And the pitch. Strike call. 3-1 now. And the pitch. Strike two called. Good job by Shaley to get back in the hunt here. It's a full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Adams. And here's the payoff pitch. Foul ball off to the right. Count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes to Adams. Adams steps in the box. And here's the pitch from Shaley. Foul ball off to the right. Count remains 3-2. And the pitch. Ball is hit off to the right again. That's 5, 6, 7, 8 pitches in this at bat. And here's the payoff pitch from Shaley. Ball outside. And up to bat now for Bremen is Akins with Say on deck. Adams gets a pinch runner. It's number 5, I believe, and that would be Atkins. Wait a minute. What number is that on first base?
19.
19? No?
No, 8.
8. Okay. So number 8 is Worthy. Pinch running for the catcher Adams. The first pitch is a ball. I got it. Atkins steps in the box, and here's the pitch. Ball 2. Shaley searching for her rhythm right now. And the pitch. Ball 3. Three balls, no strikes. 1 out. 3 balls, 2 balls. Wait. What's the count now? 2-2. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll get it right in a sec. No. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Ball high. Count goes full.
Come on, 3. Find your zone.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first base. And here's the pitch. Ball low. Now we have or Bremen has runners at first and second. And up to bat is, I think, say number 1. Yes. On deck is the pitcher Langley. There's 1 out. Shaley looking for the strike zone. Here's the pitch. Good pitch.
Good pitch.
She found it that time. No balls, 1 strike. To Say. S-E-A-Y. Oh. Ball low and inside.
Good stop, catch. Good stop.
That's a good job by Lexi. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So I've called one other game when Lexi Bennett was catching, and I was pretty impressed by the 6th grader. Here's the pitch. Foul back. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Y'all can hear that wind. It's really whooping it through here. And here's the pitch. Foul ball straight back. Yeah, it's coming across here pretty quick. I don't know if this is the leading edge of the hurricane or what, but we've had some pretty stiff winds this afternoon. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 2, or strike 3, out number 2. And up to bat is Langley, the pitcher for Bremen. Ball 1 to Langley. Morton is on deck, the second baseman. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Back against the backstop on the first base side. Count is 1-1 now. 2 outs, top of the second. Runner to third. Here's the throw, and the runner is out. So that's the 3rd out. Good play by Bennett to get the ball when it got by her, and then shot the ball down to Riri at third base, and they tagged the runner attempting to steal third. So at the end of 1.5 innings of play, the score remains Bremen 2 and Cedartown 0. We'll be right back. All right, we're back for the bottom half of the 2nd inning. And leading off for Cedartown is Riri Pinson, our 3rd baseman. On deck is Miracle Pace. Wind is still whipping it. You can see that shadow of the press box over the field as the sun goes down. Kenny Chesney, I think, has that song, As the Sun Goes Down. All right, here's the pitch. Strike called to Riri. No, who is that? That's Brooks and Dunn, isn't it? That sings that, As the Sun Goes Down. Anyway, here's the pitch. Strike 2 called. Riri caught looking at
Go, Riri.
2 pitches,
Come on, girl.
2 strikes. She can't be selective now. Langley gets her sign. And the pitch. There's the ball hit to the pitcher. Pitcher fields, lobs to first base for the first out. So I was glad to see Riri go down swinging after looking at 2 strikes.
Let's go, Miracle.
Miracle Pace up to bat now. Langley gets her sign. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Keep her head in there.
What I've noticed about Langley is she has really good control and pretty good velocity on the ball. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Langley being the pitcher for Bremen. I'm sure we'll have to face her again next Tuesday in the playoffs. Catcher sets up way outside. And the pitch. Oh, Lord. He called that a strike. She was set up a foot outside. I can't wait to see the. Sorry, folks. That was. Okay. I'm good now. All right. And up to bat is. Let me see. Number 4, Lexi, our catcher. Lexi Bennett. Ball 1. And the pitch. Foul ball, straight back.
Keep your head on it, girl.
Good cut. Good cut by Bennett. She's got 2. Wait a minute. Excuse me. It's 1-1. Let me get this. All right. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. This rail is right in my way right there. I'm trying to look through the top of the rail down the home plate. Yeah, well. Yeah. You know, just because the catcher sets up outside doesn't mean it's when she hits the mid it's a strike. It's not where it hits the catcher, where it goes across the plate. So I've said my piece now and I will be quiet. We'll be right back, folks. Okay, we're back. I noticed y'all couldn't see the scoreboard when I checked Facebook, so I moved it over to the right. So coming up to bat now is the pitcher Langley. This is for Bremen. The pitcher Langley And on deck is Morton, who is the second baseman. Langley was up to bat a while ago when the runner from second got caught going to third. So she gets to lead off the inning. And she is the leadoff hitter for Bremen. And the pitch from Shaley. Ball one. Wind's coming across pretty good again here. I'm trying to keep my hand over the microphone. Pop up to second, center field. Brianna goes under it and makes the catch for the first out. Good job by Brianna. Up to bat now is number 4, Morton, the second baseman. With one out, top of the third inning, Bremen leads 2-0. Morton steps in the box and the pitch. Ball outside. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch, ball, foul, off to the right side, out of play. Count is 2-1 now. And the 2-1 delivery from Shaley. Popped up, nope, out of play. Off to the left side. Count is even now, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Morton steps back in the box. Here's the pitch from Shaley. Oh, hit her in the leg. I know that smarted. Hit her right around the knee, it looked like. So now Bremen has a runner at first with Phillips up to bat. She is the Bremen shortstop. The catcher's going to walk that one off. Looks like she's in a good bit of discomfort right now. May need, well, she's a catcher, so they can put a pinch runner in for sure. Catcher still walking it off. I don't understand why they don't just go ahead and put in a pinch runner and she can do this. I mean, I'm not trying to be insensitive, but unless they just want her to run. I mean, with a hurt leg, well, never mind. I'm not going to try to coach. We have one out. Bremen has a runner at first. Well, I mean, she was not the catcher. She was the shortstop. Beg my pardon. That a strike? I think it was. I think he said strike. But you know, don't hold me to that. There's the pitch, ball inside, and
Hold it.
Morton makes it down to second base. Morton is the second baseman, not the catcher. Let me clarify that right now. Count is 1-1. Ball hit foul off to the right side. Count is 1-2 now. And we have Morton for Bremen at second base with one out. The score, Bremen 2, Cedartown 0. Top of the third inning. And here's the pitch from Shaley. Ball low and inside. Count is even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Phillips up to bat now, the shortstop. Smith on deck. Third baseman. Here's the pitch. Ball low. Count goes full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. To Phillips. And the pitch. Ball 4. And Morton, it was a wild pitch, so Morton makes her way down to third base. So now Bremen has runners on the corners, and up to bat is number 11, Smith, third base. And the pitch from Shaley. Ball low. The runner from first advanced to second on the pitch. It was uncontested. So now Bremen has runners on second and third, and here's the pitch from Shaley. Strike called. Count is 1-1 now. And the pitch. If that was a ball, it was just low. Count is 2-1. And the pitch. Ball high. Three balls, 1 strike. To the Bremen hitter, Smith. She took off down to first base thinking that was ball 4, but the count was actually 3-1. Here's the pitch from Shaley. Strike 2 called. Count is full now. We could sure use an out right here. And here's the payoff pitch. Oh, just low. So now the bases are loaded for the center fielder, Gates, number 00. 1 out. Bases loaded. Infield is moving in. First and third, second and short are about medium depth, I'd say. Here's the pitch. Ball gets away from the catcher, Bennett, and Morton scores from third base. And the runners at first and second are now at second and third. And the score is 3-0. That's ball 1 to Gates. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Gates steps in the box. And the pitch from Shaley. Ball outside and high. Count is 2-1. 1 out. Runners on second and third. Not loaded. Bases loaded. And the pitch. Foul ball. Looked like she might. Did she try to bunt? I can't hardly tell with that rail there. I thought she did though. So that was an attempted bunt. Count is 2-2 with 1 out. Runners on second and third. And here's the pitch from Shaley. Foul ball off to the right, off the backstop. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. I have some very good company up here with me right now. Officer Weldon with the Cedartown Police Department. Do what? Polk School District Police. Well, I'm sorry. I stand corrected. Thank you for that. So is that ball 3? Count is full now. And the ball is hit to Xiley at second, who makes the throw to first base for the sure out. Bremen did score a run. So it's Officer Weldon with the Polk County School Police. Thank you. And the pitch. Ball is hit to Xiley again. She fields, throws to first base for the third out. So that's the end of 2.5 innings of play. Bremen did play 2 more runs in that top half of the third. So now the score is Bremen 4, Cedartown 0. And we'll be right back. All right, we're back for the bottom half of the third inning. And Cedartown is down 4 runs. So we need to answer those 4 runs pretty quick here. Up to bat is Chloe, our right fielder.
Let's go 2-2.
On deck is Bella, who is a designated player. Langley gets her sign from the dugout. Checks her wrist. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. It was a good cut. Good cut by Chloe. Like I said, this pitcher for Bremen is she has really good control, and she has some pretty good velocity on her pitches as well. And here's the pitch. Strike 2 called. It was low and inside, but in the strike zone. Across the corner of plate, knee high. And the pitch. Ball. Count is 1-2 now to Chloe. One thing for sure, we need base runners.
Come on, Chloe.
Catcher sets up outside. Here's the pitch. Ball. Chloe steps in the box. Langley gets her sign from the dugout. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 out. Up to bat now is Bella, our designated player. Y'all hear that wind, right? And on deck is Shaylee Pittman, our pitcher. And the pitch. Foul ball off to the right. Strike 1.
Other way, stay on it, girl.
Wow. And the pitch.
Other way.
And ball inside. Count is 1-1 now to Bella. And the pitch. Ball is fouled. Right back to the catcher. hit the plate and bounced straight up. So now the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes to Bella. Here's the 1-2 delivery from Langley. Oh, they hit Bella right on the rump. So Bella gets a hit by pitch pass to first base. So now we have a runner on first with Shaley up to bat and 1 out. That's right. Shaley is the pitcher of record for Cedartown, so she could help herself out right here with a base hit. And she's fully capable of it. And here's the pitch from Langley. Strike called right on the outside corner. Langley eyes the dugout for her sign. Now the wrist and the pitch. Foul ball straight back. Count is 0-2. Shaley can't be picky. Anything close to the plate, she's going to have to swing. And here's the pitch. Ooh, ball low. It's a good eye, very good eye. Count is 1-2 now. Bella on first base. Bottom of the 3rd inning. And here's the pitch. And the ball is hit to second base. Bella makes her way to second. And the second baseman fields the ball, throws the ball to first base to get Shaley out at first. The runner did advance to second, so now we have a runner in scoring position with Xylee Rodriguez up to bat. However, there are 2 outs. And the pitch. Strike called to Xylee. Hard to believe this is the last game of the season, regular season. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Xylee. And the pitch. Strike 3 called. So that'll do it for Cedartown in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. So after 3 complete innings of play, the score is Bremen 4, Cedartown 0, and we'll be right back. All right, we are back for the top half of the fourth inning. And the score, Bremen 4, Cedartown 0. And up to bat for Bremen is number 6, Adams, the catcher. Atkins on deck. And the pitch. Ooh, that hit the catcher on the leg. So she'll get a pass to first. And maybe they'll let Adams run for herself. Up to bat now is Atkins, number 5 for Bremen. On deck is number 1, Say. And here's the pitch. Ball high, gets away from the catcher. And the runner from first advances to second. Hi. So now Bremen has a runner in scoring position, nobody out. I guess that was a ball. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Atkins getting her, well, she's trying to get her sign from third base coach. She calls time to go talk to the third base coach.
Yeah, I know. I'm taking it.
Strike called. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Atkins. And the pitch from Shaley. Strike 3 called. So he's being pretty consistent with that outside pitch to a right-handed hitter. So 2 outs now. Say up to bat. Ball is hit in between first and second. And the throw to first base for the third out. Great. Excuse me. Yeah, for the third out. That's it. So good play by Chloe out in right field. Good thinking. Is that just... I thought that was... Okay. All right, so... That was a great play by Chloe. I just had the outs wrong, the number of outs wrong here. And the pitch. Is ball 1. Now there are 2 outs. The runner did advance to third. That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Langley. Ball is hit to second base. Ashley's hit between second and shortstop, but it was over Ziley's head and in front of Kinsley. Kinsley had a pretty good ways to go for that ball, so that was a base hit and a run scored. And runner from first goes to second. There's a throw just under the tag. Great throw by Bennett down to second base. Is that a ball or a strike, Blue? I don't know. We'll find out in just a sec. Here's the pitch. Ball high. 2 balls, no strikes, so I've got it right. 2 outs, runner on second base, and here's the pitch. Strike called. Pretty good arm down the second base Bennett has. And the pitch. Ball high. Count is 3-1 now, I believe. And the pitch. Strike called. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Ball is hit to shortstop. Kinsley fails, throws to first for the 3rd out for sure this time. And that'll do it for the top half of the 4th inning. Bremen did score a run, so now the score is Bremen 5, Cedartown 0. And we'll be right back. All right, here we are for the bottom half of the 4th inning. Up to bat for Cedartown is Kinsley Boozer, and on deck is Caroline O'Neill. In the hole is Riri Pinson. So if we're going to do something, we need to get started. So Kinsley steps up to the plate. Langley gets her sign from the dugout. And the pitch to Kinsley. Swing and a miss. Good cut. And the pitch. Ball is hit up the middle for a base hit for Kinsley. Center fielder fields the ball, throws it into second base. A good start to the top half of the 4th inning. Up to bat now is Caroline O'Neill, our first baseman. We need to put a string of those hits together. We have not answered a run yet. So Caroline steps in the box. Sometimes hitting can be contagious. I hope it is right here. And the pitch to Caroline. Ball outside. Count is 1-0. Kinsley Boozer on first base. Bottom of the 4th inning, Bremen leads by 5. And here's the pitch to Carroll. Swinging a foul ball. Count is 1-1 now to Carroll. We need a base hit. Really need a base hit. And the pitch. Foul ball off to the left. Count is 1-2 now to Caroline. And here's the pitch from Langley. Ball is hit foul off to the left side. Carroll steps back in the box. Langley checks the dugout for the sign. Checks her wrist. And the 1-2 delivery. Ball high, count is 2-2. Kinsley makes her way down to second easily. So now the count is 2-2 to Carroll. We have a runner in scoring position now in Kinsley at second base. Carroll steps out of the box. And here's the pitch. Ball outside. The count goes full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Carroll. And here's the payoff pitch from Langley. Ball outside. So we'll take a base runner any way we can get it. So now we have runners at first and second with Riri up to bat. Check out the shade from the press box now. It's creeping out toward the pitcher's mound. And you can tell it's directly behind us. Here's the pitch to Riri. Ball is hit to the pitcher. Pitcher throws to first for the first out. Cedartown does have runners at second and third now, same as a bunt. And up to bat is number 14. Irvin, and she'll be batting for Miracle. Base hit would probably score 2 runs here. I say probably. 1 for sure. Here's the pitch. Strike called. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And the pitch. Strike 3 called, looking. So now there are 2 outs. And up to bat is Lexley Bennett, our catcher. And the pitch. Ball is hit foul off to the right side. Count is no balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. It's a good cut. There are 2 outs now, bottom of the 4th. Bremen leads 5-0, and we have runners at second and third. Lexi Bennett up to bat. And the pitch. Ball is hit foul. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch to Bennett. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will do it for Cedartown in the bottom half of the 4th inning. So at the end of 4 complete innings of play, the score is Bremen 5, Cedartown 0. We'll be right back. All right, we're back for the top of the 5th inning with the score Bremen 5, Cedartown 0, and up to bat for Bremen is number 13, Phillips, the shortstop. And the pitch, ball high and outside. I see the video's jumping a little bit now. The bandwidth is getting eaten up. And the pitch. Ball. Two balls, no strikes. To Phillips, and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And the pitch from Shaley. Ball high, outside, back to the backstop. Count is 3-1 now. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Full count now to Phillips. And the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called. Great pitching right there by Shaley to get the out on the 3-2 count and the leadoff hitter. Up to bat now is number 11, Smith. And the pitch. Strike called. Top of the 5th inning with 1 out. Count is 1-1. We got the scoreboard and the broadcast going here now. And the pitch. Ball inside. Count is 2-1 now. To Smith. 1 out. And the pitch from Shaley. Ball inside. Count goes to 3 balls and 1 strike now. And here's the 3-1 delivery from Shaley. Strike called. Count goes full to Smith for Bremen. And the payoff pitch from Shaley. Ball outside. That'll put a runner on first base. And up to bat for Bremen is Gates, number 00. And the pitch. Strike called. One out. And the pitch. Ball foul off to the right. Count goes 0-2 now to the Bremen hitter, Gates. And the pitch. Ball high, gets away. Gets away from Bennett. The runner from first advances to second base. I don't know if she could have got to that one. It's pretty high. That is a ball. So now the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes to Gates. Bremen has a runner on second. Now here's the pitch. Ball is hit to first base. Caroline makes the catch. Looks to second to try to get the runner off, but the runner had gotten back safely. So that is a F3 and out number 2. Ball is hit. Oh, Caroline almost had it. She made a good dive. Runner at third, and now we have runners at first and third. That was a really good try by Caroline at first base. But now they have runners at first and third off of that base hit. There are 2 outs. And up to bat now for Bremen is number 6. Looks like. Number 6, Adams, the catcher. So there are 2 outs. Runners on the corners. Top of the 5th inning, and here's the pitch. Strike called. I was surprised the runner at first stayed there. I guess with 2 outs, they don't want a chance going down to second, especially since they've seen Bennett's arm. Ball low, and the runner does advance to second base. Well, now I've got the count as 1-1, and they have runners on second and third. Shaley retying her shoelace. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Adam steps in the box. Here's the pitch. Ball low. Count is 2-1 now to Adams. Two outs. And the pitch. Strike 2 called. Like I said, he's calling that outside pitch to a right-handed hitter. The same to both teams. So count is 2-2 now. It's 2 outs. And here's the pitch. Ball is hit foul off to the right side. Count remains 2-2. The runners will be going at the crack of the bat with 2 outs. Actually, as soon as you're going to have to wait till they hit the ball. If it was 3-2, I'd say as soon as the pitcher let go of it, but not 2-2. Here's the pitch. Ooh, got by Bennett, and a runner from third scores. The runner from second makes it down to third. So now the score is Bremen 6, Cedartown 0, and it's a full count. And the pitch. Oh, wow, just high. So now they have runners on the corners again, and at the bat is number 5, Akins. I said Atkins, it's probably Akins. And the pitch. Strike called. The runner from first advances to second. Count is 1-1 now to Akins. And the pitch. Ball outside. See if Blue concurs. I've got 2-1. And the pitch. Ball is hit very sharply, but foul down the first base side. Count is even now, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch from Shaley. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will do it for Bremen in the top half of the 5th inning. So they did manage to plate another run, so now the score is Bremen 6, Cedartown 0. We'll be right back. All right, we are back for the bottom half of the 5th inning. And at the bat now is number 22, Chloe, our right fielder. And the pitch. Strike called. And the pitch to Chloe. Swing and a miss, strike two. It's a good cut. On deck is Bella. Langley gets her sign from the dugout, checks her wrist, and here's the pitch to Chloe. Ball low. Had the umpire jumping there. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Chloe. And the pitch. Strike called. Up to bat now is Bella, the designated player for Cedartown. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good swing by Bella. Swinging like that, you make contact, it'll go somewhere. Bella steps in the box. Langley gets her sign from the dugout. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike two to Bella. Catcher sets up way outside. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. The catcher set up outside, but the pitcher threw it right across the plate. And up to bat now is Shaley. With 2 outs, bottom of the 5th inning. Xiley on deck. Nobody on, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Ball is hit foul off to the right, out of play. Langley has to shade her eyes because that sun is right in them now. Shelley steps in the box, and here's the pitch. Ball is hit straight up. Center field comes in, but can't make the play. Dropped right in front of her, and I'm sure that sun was a factor in that. Up to bat is Xiley with 2 outs. We have a runner on first base. And the pitch. Ball is hit foul off to the right side, so count is 0-1 now to Xiley. That shadow is right out on pitcher's mound now. And here's the pitch. It was a little slider breaking ball by Langley. That's 1-1 now. And the pitch. Ball fouled straight back. Good cut by Xiley. The count is 1-2 now. There are 2 outs. And here's the 1-2 delivery from Langley. Ball low. Count is 2-2. Good eye by Xiley. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning. Bremen leads 6-0, and here's the pitch. Ball high. Count is full now. So Shaley will be leaving with the pitch. Count is 3-2 with 2 outs. And here's the payoff pitch from Langley. Ball low. All right, so now we have runners on first and second with 2 outs, and Kinsley Boozer up to bat. If you want somebody at the bat in this situation right now, Kinsley is the girl. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good cut by Kinsley. Kinsley steps back in the box. And here's the pitch from Langley. Ball is hit foul. Back this way, out of play. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second for Cedartown. We're in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Score Bremen 6, Cedartown 0. Catcher sets up outside. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Counts 1-2 now to Kinsley. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So that's going to do it for Cedartown in the bottom of the 5th inning. So after 5 complete innings of play, the score is Bremen 6, Cedartown 0. We'll be right back for the final inning. All right, we are back for the top half of the 6th inning, and up to bat for Bremen is number 21, and that looks like Rhodes. She's a substitute, and on deck is, looks like Phillips, number 3. That's Langley, actually, on deck. First pitch, I believe, was a ball. And the pitch. Strike called by Blue. Count is 1-1 now. And the pitch. Ball is hit back toward the backstop. Count is 1-2 now. To Rhodes. Rhodes is hitting for Say. And the pitch. Ball high. Count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Ball 3. Count goes full now. And that's a swing and a miss for strike 3. And that's 1 out. And up to bat now is the leadoff hitter and the pitcher, Langley. Infield gathers at the mound. And here's the pitch. Ball inside. And the pitch. Ball 2 to Langley. And here's the 2-0 delivery from Shaley. Ball low. Count goes 3 balls and no strikes now. Langley steps in the box, and here's the pitch from Shaley. The ball is hit in the air to Shaley for the first out. Excuse me, second out. That was, she had the green light on a 3-0 pitch, and she popped it out to Shaley. So up to bat now is, what number is that? Number 4. Number 8 is up to bat. That is Worthy. She is a substitute in for Morton. And that's strike 1. And that's ball 1. So now the count is 1-1 to Worthy. And the pitch. Strike called. Count is 1-2. And the pitch. Strike 3 call. So that will do it for Bremen through 5.5 innings of play. That'll do it for Bremen in the top half of the 6th. So Cedartown's got one more chance to make some noise here. They're down by 6. So it's going to take some hitting, some base running, and some scoring to get back in this ball game. And they've got one half of an inning to do it. They got 3 outs to do it. So we'll be right back. All right, we are back here. Caroline O'Neill will be leading off the bottom half of the 6th inning for Cedartown. Like I said, this is their last chance to make some noise here. They're down 6 runs. And the best way to get it started is to get a base hit right here. So here's the pitch to Caroline. Ball high. And the pitch. Ball 2. Count is 2-0 to Caroline. The 2-0 delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The count is 2-1 now. We really need a base hit right now.
Come on, Carol.
And the pitch.
Good eye.
Ball outside and low. So now the count is 3-1 to Caroline.
Hey, be picky right here, Carol. Your count.
And the pitch. Ball foul. Back to the backstop on the left side. Count is full now. 3-2. Can't let anything close go by right now.
Hey, come on, Carol, battle.
And the pitch.
Good
Ball
eye.
high.
Watch.
So Caroline draws a walk. She's on first base. And up to bat now is Riri Pinson. Riri steps in the box. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Caroline gets caught out in no man's land, but she makes it back to first base.
Okay, Caroline, chill out.
Caden Irvin on deck. And the pitch to Riri. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to Riri. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. The score is Bremen 6, Cedartown 0. Catcher sets up outside. Here's the pitch. It's across the plate but low. So now the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Riri steps in the box. Langley has her sign. And the pitch. Ball is hit between third and short for a base hit. So now we have runners at first and second with nobody out. Yes, we are making some noise here. And Caden Irvin up to bat. And the pitch from Langley. Ball high and outside. Count goes to 1 ball and no strikes. We're definitely starting the inning off right. I asked for base runners, we got base runners. I asked for a hit, we got a hit. I'm asking for another hit right here. And the pitch. I believe he's going to call that a strike because of the swing. Or he didn't call. He called that a ball. So, and the pitch. That was a swing. Count is. Well, maybe he did call that a strike.
I didn't see your motion.
Did you do what I saw you did? It's easy.
So that's 1 out.
He told me he had it. I didn't see the motion. Sorry.
And up to bat now is Lexi Bennett. And the pitch. Ball is hit. Oh, hit the runner, so that the runner is out. We do have runners on first and third. So Lexi did get a hold of the ball. Just when she hit it to the right side, it hit Riri as she was making her way down to second base. So that's 2 outs. And we have runners on first and third. And up to bat is Chloe. Up to Chloe right now. There are 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. Cedartown is down by 6. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Talk to them. We'll play 6 innings.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. Cedartown has runners on first and third. Down by 6 to Bremen. And the pitch. Strike 3 called. And that will do it for the game. Cedartown was defeated by Bremen 6-0. Now they're going to play the same Bremen team next Tuesday in Bremen, and I'd be guessing if I told you the time, based on past starts, it's probably going to be around 5 or 5:30. So just pay attention. We'll post what time that game is, and if we could have just put some hits together today, it'd have been all right. But the pitcher for Bremen, Langley, is pretty good. I have to say, she has very good control. She has good velocity, and she stayed in the head in the count for the most part. But anyway, Cedartown goes down 6-0. The playoffs start next week, and I should be there for that first game. But until we meet again, Semper Fi and go Dogs. Sergeant Dog out.